Hey guys, today we're going to talk about something your pastor may have never preached about, but today we're going to answer the question, what does the Bible say about sex? Stick around, we're going to get right into it. Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Ted Shuttlesworth Jr. and I'm giving you truth for life, and I want to thank you so much for watching again today. Listen, if you like these videos and you're enjoying my channel, I want to encourage you to subscribe. I have new videos coming out every single Wednesday. And for people that do like the channel, listen, I want to send you my absolutely free new ebook, 40 Days to Overwhelming Joy. You can click the link right above and download it today. So today we want to answer the question, what does the Bible say about sex? And I want to give you 4 things that the Bible very clearly says about sexual relationships. So the first thing we want to look at is the fact that sex should always be between a man and a woman. In fact, Paul wrote to the church in Rome and said because people allowed their minds to become darkened by rejecting the truth about God, that God turned them over to their lustful desires and they left the normal way of having sex and instead burned with lust for each other. And the Bible says men began to have sex with other men and women began to have sex with other women. But this is in no way God's intent for a sexual relationship. In fact, it is God's express desire that men and women are created to have sex with one another. Number 2, the Bible's very clear that sex should be contained within a marriage relationship. And because we define that sex should be between a man and a woman, that is also the way that a marriage relationship should be, a man and a woman. And the Bible tells us that when God begins to judge sins, the Bible's very clear that God will judge fornication and also adultery. That means that no matter if you're in love, no matter if you've been with that person for 3, 4, 5 years, unless there is a marriage relationship between those two people, sex outside of that relationship is considered a sin. Also, when you are in a marriage relationship, if you choose to then go and have sex with someone else who is not your husband or your wife, God looks at that and also considers it to be a sin. Sexual relationships are to be contained within the marriage relationship. Number 3, one of the reasons that God created the sexual relationship for the husband and wife is for the enjoyment of your spouse and your significant other. The Bible tells us when Paul wrote to the Corinthians, he told them, if you're going to fast and pray and abstain from food and abstain from intercourse and all the other things that bring you enjoyment, he said, don't do it for very long. He said, because the husband's body does not belong to himself and the wife's body does not belong to herself. Once you're married, you belong to each other. You should not spend extended periods of time apart from your husband or wife from an intimate relationship. And the reason Paul said this is because the husband or the wife could become sexually tempted to take sexual actions outside of the marriage relationship. There should be a continuous cycle of intimacy between a husband and a wife so that the enemy can't creep into your marriage and bring temptation sexually. And number 4, one of the main reasons God created the sexual relationship is to bring blessing to the husband and the wife. What do I mean by that? Well, the Bible tells us very clearly in the very beginning, Genesis chapter 1, God spoke to them, Adam and Eve, and told them, be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth. He was telling them to have children and to populate the earth. Then if you go further into the Bible tells us in Psalm 127 that children are a blessing to a father and a mother. And the Bible tells us very clearly that a man whose quiver is filled with children is someone who is very blessed and they will bring joy to that family. Children are a blessing to their parents. And one of the main reasons the sexual relationship was created by God was to bring those blessings into the life of a husband and a wife. Hey guys, thanks for watching again today. Listen, if you have any questions about this, I want you to send me a message in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you and answer any questions that I can. I love you so much. Thanks for watching. And don't forget, until next week, goodness and mercy are following you for the rest of your life. I'll see you next time.